Hello everyone, how good are you doing? Welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath, to an episode that I would call Hope, to be honest, because in this episode things are looking much better again and we are looking at a lot of new things. So let's get cracking right away. The first thing, the basic outcome that we're starting this episode with is everything is positive, except perhaps clothing and except perhaps my workforce, but that is still something that recovers. Everything else is just looking fantastic at the moment, and I also want to use all of this to get even better. First of all, we have finished now the field hospital. Really cool building, right? It's definitely a huge upgrade towards the when we come from the medical tent. This one can well have 2 people, up to 3 people working in it, and up to 6 patient slots. And I would like to use this to, also tone down on my other medical tents. So these 2 here, I will not need anymore. So let's get rid of them completely, because here we can then just continue with more buildings that we want to add, of course, over time. That means I still have now 10 slots of patients available. However, I would probably like to have just the next field hospital then soon as well. And for that, let's get rid of this medical tent here and just build us this second one. We definitely will need it. We have a lot of people in the colony already, and we definitely want to just, be very thorough with our medication, with our medic center studies. Now we can, not easily squeeze it in. So something like this is working because we have the water deposit then right next to us. So this is looking fine to me, right? I'm having then those 2 here in the center, and also we do need a bit more electricity for that area. Then that is also something that I like a lot, because with that we can continue improving then also our electricity situation here in the center. We're going to have some buildings here soon that are going to need that. And by the way, only now do I actually realize there is a water body here. There's like a river, something like that, very close to the town center. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I cannot get rid of these ruins. They just act like a park in the center, right? Alright, let's have the transformer here. That's that. And I think also, while we are in the area, outhouse, we should be able to use this outhouse here then and upgrade that. Or I'm just getting rid of this and build a better outhouse a bit further up here than north, right? I think this makes a bit more sense than overall. But I would like to continue now upgrading my town center as well. Another thing that we can do is we have lots of building materials. So whoosh, let's get rid of 2 shanties. Don't worry, people, you're coming back into a 2-story house. Major happiness bonus, very good shelter against everything, the highest quality building you can have for your settlers, and also really just overall cool looking. Let's get 2 of them in. Whoops. This one, we need to be careful there. The game really likes to build right on top of a road, if I'm not too careful, right? So of course I have to put it 1 step back, because I still would like to keep this main road here. That's 2 of them. Very expensive stuff, costing me 100 of each, around 100 of each. So yeah, 2 of them, 200 resources, goodbye, but we can afford that. Also, we should afford it because we're actually pretty full on storage now, and I'm getting that message all the time as well that we're full. A trade delegation has arrived. They would give me blight samples for coin. No thanks. We have a lot of blight samples ourselves. And there's more coming in all the time at the moment. So far, my guard posts are doing an amazing job at all of this. So let's just keep them active and manned. We have 5 people at the moment ready. So I'm also very happy when it comes to, to my overall workforce again, or my growth rating, that is. Components is the only thing that's really down. And for that, we're doing some trading here. So there's a trade route en route now, and there's a one. Both of them have components for us in stock as well, because the only other way to get components is on the world map. I haven't found an endless component supply yet. I would love one and use it then, of course, but unfortunately nothing that I could find that remotes that. We could clear some of these conquested territories. Let's continue with that. We have defeated them once more. Another area has been completed here, and we can now continue with my band of jolly good fighters. Let's just find us a suitable location where we do have lots of enemies. Up here, there's 3 close by, so let's get my fighters up here, right? I will always need to click them individually, unfortunately, as we cannot combine them or anything like that. And there it is, resources are in and 2-story houses are being finished. This is a great day indeed, because that really marks civilization, at least to me. There it is, and there it is. And there you can house now up to 10 people in high quality buildings. Also, over here we have our colony center. We have unlocked the tech for it. Let's go ahead to make it a headquarters. Well equipped with swift, far-reaching scouting capabilities and an enormous storage space. We'll upgrade that one. Another thing that we can do in order to change things for the better is having paved roads now. We do have the tag for this unlocked, and of course the main road should just become one giant paved road area. All the way up here to my park. And then also over here. We do have some paved roads already there at the inn. And now we're just going to make the whole inner area paved road. By the way, it does not require concrete. Don't get mistaken by that. This is entirely free. The only thing it costs is work time, right? But as we can see, people are starting with that right away. Since we have a lot of kiddos, I would also like to have another school right over here. Should be fine. It's a bit further outside. We could also get it a bit more into the center. By the way, here, pollution is gone. Might also be the optimal choice. Nah, this is my industry zone. I would like to keep it like that. And here we more or less have all the people living in it, right? So let's go ahead and have them one. By the way, there's an advanced scrapper, but I mean, there's still a bit of metal left, but it's not much. I might actually... Yep, let's actually deplete this one here quickly. And then I can get rid of the scrapper and make a school instead, because this is kind of like in the way. And on its way to that, we could also get rid of this road here. By the way, we have 23 children, 714. Yeah, one more school is enough. Should really suffice then for everything. Jack was born. Oh, he's going to be a cool guy. I can see this already. Master Jack. And there it is. Oh, really? I thought it was bugged in my mind, but there it is. The Shattered Moon quest has started. And a bright blue light illuminates the sky, waking the colony from its slumber. All eyes are drawn to a large lunar fragment falling towards the horizon. The impact is enormous and the aftershock is felt in the colony shortly after. The amount of lunar dust from such a location would undoubtedly be used to the colony. And this begins the quest with that. Very important, because with that we finally also unlock the Hope production buildings. Or Hope improving buildings that we need. And I think we will have a crash site now on the world map. Yeah, there it is. And I do need to send someone over. We have Tygon. He is ready in the colony. Let's send him out. And he will then explore for us this crash site. Trading wise, let's continue with components once more. I might also add that we should get some more antibiotics that we need forever. Or always, right? And seeds for wheat is also here. This is a one-time purchase that you need to in order to get wheat in your fields, which is really good yields. With that, we can also get a bakery on the way to make bread, for example. However, the whole thing cost me 1,500 coin. Let's just see. I've got 80 fun boxes. We could sell some 30 of that. Then I got 50, which is still enough for plenty of buildings that we would need in that regard. Cockroaches. Do you need cockroaches? We could sell some of those. We have, yeah, electronics we actually can't produce ourselves, so I would rather keep it. I do have lots of weapons that I don't really need. Let's sell 10 shotguns. And the automatic rifle, we should also be able to sell 9 of those. And a bit of fuel that I still don't need really. We can get the whole thing down to 130 coin. Let's trade. This is actually a pretty big trade. And it's going to be quite valuable for us. I always wanted to get the wheat. And now we have it. So there it is, Tygon. And you're going for the Shattered Moon quest line. The second field hospital is also coming along. And with that, we also don't need that medical tent down here anymore. Let's get rid of this. Save the workforce. And also the space. And 2 of them will now be enough for quite some time. There it is. Let's assign a second person to that. And the water we still need to distribute a bit. So the water tower. This goes then to the whole other side. We could have one here. Where is my other water production? There it would be. Let's have it here, because then we have a little block that acts kind of like as a service block that we can have here. For the water, power, and also outhouses. And then we can have still another major building here. I would probably like to go with a movie theater, and we can squeeze this one in here just fine. I would probably need to get rid of one of the roads, but that's okay. Or just something else. We'll see. And by the way, it also really doesn't look good that we have now some paved roads and some not. So let's just go ahead and also pave some more roads in the town center. My band has arrived. Let's start the fighting and free this territory of suppression. To reveal more mysteries that might benefit us.
Yep. What do we have here?
And just when the crash site comes into view, something seems off. Deep tire marks of unknown origin already seem to lead straight toward the crater. Sensing danger, the specialist gives it a wide berth, choosing to approach stealthily from the other side. Peeking over the ridge, they see a massive hole in the ground with dimly glowing moon rocks. Alright, intercept the truck that is trying to steal that. So this is the questline that we've already done in autumn, so we're not going to follow this along anymore so closely. I rather just want to unlock my buildings. Should we have another house, by the way? I guess we could squeeze in another house. Let's get rid of this shanty.
We have bandits.
Oh, bandits once more, and have another bigger house here. Bandits, let's assign 3 people to this, just in case. And Doomsday cults have gotten the validation they craved and are spreading around the Wasteland like wildfire. This particular group looks tough and is fully armed. As they stop behind the gate, their leader bangs the wall with the end of his rifle. The Great Purge is here. Insult their costume party. Alright, it's only 2 things that escalate most likely. Goad the fanatics to attack or insult the costume party. Right. So there is going to be a battle now, and we'll just see how severe it is. It's 13 people. Alright, come on. This should be doable. Absolutely. Alright, they're doing a lot of damage though. They're doing a lot of damage. And the gate is down, but it's only 2 of them remaining. That should easily be doable.
Yes.
All my specialists engage in combat. Let's hope that we're not losing anyone. What? It was 2 only. Now it's 3 again. Interesting. That's it. We get some coins, some weapons out of this. And this was successful. The gate is damaged though. We can repair it for 45 metal. Just really when we're researching the fortress, very close to that, which is then the tier 3 upgrade for the gate, making it even more durable. Alright, storage wise we are pretty full with everything in the center. We already have a bigger storage area over there. I would like to add now one in this area, right? So where lots of food and stuff is coming in. So we can, or we should hopefully be able to squeeze us something in here. And also I would like to have one up here in my industry zone. Right? And with that we theoretically could get rid then of these storage deposits there. Next up we want a battle over here for this contested territory, unlocking a hospital, a permanent science point once again, and one more bandits over here. That we can also dispose of quickly. And let's just do this. Alright, the next house is finished. So downtown is coming along. Since we have upgraded here the water, I would actually like to probably add another... First of all, the outhouse here we don't really need. I might consider building me a fully upgraded outhouse somewhere here in the center of it all, right? Close, of course, close to the town center. Oh, a specialist was killed. Sorry, I need to intercept here. There's a bigger attack of Blight Queens coming in, and he unfortunately died because of that. Did no one help? Because we didn't lose anyone else. That's a shame. But okay, it's not the end of the world still. I didn't even realize he was dying, but you know, there's so many attacks coming in. There's the next one already. And there's high contamination here. We will need to clean as well. 1,000 food. I would like to do a feast, but it's also not necessary as hope is or hope remains high, so nothing I need to do there really. Tygon, however,
Yes.
intercept the truck. Where's that quest? Over here it is. Oh, and it's a fighting mission, but it's a very weak fighter, so let's get over there and use one of my other specialists that we could do for this Inuk, for example.
Yep.
And Stellar. So 3 specialists should be fine with minimal damage. Next battle is won.
We won the battle.
And we get some science points out of it. And this is also a research site, an airport. We can continue then right away for the next conquested territory.
Yes.
I
Going.
would really like to clear this. Perhaps we find some good components, stuff like that. At the moment, I'm trading everything I got for the components. So there is 2 on the way. Both of them have components once again. The next general store is ready. And this one is also finished now.
There are survivors at the gate.
Very good. Survivors. That's going to help me. We have 33 living space available. And that's going to be 2 adults, 2 children, 3 elders. Unfortunately, that's not ideal, but okay. And a bit of hope coming with them. But also 8 more workers that we can use. I would like to use one of them right away on a memorial, so we boost our entertainment, which is already a bit low. Let's also have one up here. And the food one I can, by the way, use on the corpses of the bears here. That's some prime meat that we get out of this. And all the people that just came in, let's fully man the extractors, so we get lots of materials in. And I would also like... A hunting cabin still needs to decontaminate. And I would also like to upgrade the sawmill, but that's 30 components again that I don't have at the moment. Fortress has been completed. With that, we can now upgrade the fortress. The gate to the fortress. Oh, yes. That's looking good. A 4th person we can staff here now, or man here now with. And this should also repel the biggest attacks that might come in. Alright, a few components I still have, and I would like to use this to get us a transformer over here, close to the wrenches. Why? I will show that in a second. Also, what we should have is a water tower. I think we have one over there already, but a second water tower is needed. So let's build one also right next to this. There's a drilled well. We will soon be able to upgrade this one further. Oh, that's a wind turbine damaged. But the parts we can produce ourselves. And by the way, power-wise, when I look at my network grid, I think with that we will be able to, to transfer the... Yep, with that we have it, almost. I still need to have one more transformer over here. That's working, right? And then one more here probably. Yep, we can squeeze it in. And then we have the whole colony connected with transformers.
Yes.
Let's go in.
Engaging house
Next
heading.
attack. Ooh, this is a dangerous one.
Attacking target.
Orders. Showtime.
Even with 4 specialists, it's not a full win. So I'm hoping for some good rewards. And we continue also with this fight here for the truck,
Yes.
the Shattered Moon
Attacking.
quest.
Shoot.
Can I not move this one in?
Going in.
Good.
What you need? Attacking.
Oh no, alright, because it's on the water? It looks like it's on the water and I cannot get my 3rd specialist in because those 2 occupy all the space that's there. Interesting. The scrapper is finally out of business. Let's get rid of it. And then I would like to have my school here. And I would probably like to place it somewhere here. We could also place it somewhere over here. I think this would make sense too. Yeah, let's have the school here. Because it's closer to the ruins, so children can play around as well. And close to it, I would like to have then my first real big outhouse area, right? So we do have a sauna, by the way, we also have. So this one requires access to water, causes pollution, patient slots 3, water consumption 2, and also a tiny bit of, firewood. It would be a nice addition then. But let's have some outhouses here first, and let's have 2 of them here, because we're going to need quite a few in the future as things are getting more dense around us. And of course, I would also like to have it then surrounded with some bushes and stuff like that. And we have some normal bushes here to separate it from the school, of course, and also add some privacy. We should still add some torches people can actually find those outhouses. And let's have some paved roads. It's easier to clean paved roads, right? Details, people, it's all that matters. Very good, they're coming along. The school is also coming along. This will make my children happy. We have a lot of them by now. Actually, we could place a 4th school right away. And it would still be fine. Or still not be enough. There we have the outhouse. I can get rid of this one now. And with that, also the road. And we do save a bit of space here now for something bigger that we can then afford here. Oh, there's also, I can hear it, a bigger attack. 2 queens attacking at the same time. Let's build another guard post. I will use this guard post to... somewhere over here. To replace this one, right? It's a bit too close to the colony now, and the fighting takes place on this battlefield here. This is really like a battlefield. Outhouse is finished. We can now upgrade them. So they consume a bit of water, but will be way more efficient and clean. Let's have both of them upgraded. And the school is ready. Perfect.
Specialist killed.
Oh no. This is a bit annoying, really. Why was he killed? I can't watch them all the time. It's not something that is fun either. I have a city to build and manage. Doesn't matter now, it's too late. Let's finish the guard post, man it with those 3 people then, and that's it, right? The next attack. By the way, the fighting is over out here. We have occupied, or we have, well, liberated another terrain, and this gives me some clothing, a research site again, and iodine pills. We continue onwards then to the next fighting zone. Oh, we are very low on health now. I don't think that I'm going to risk this. Let's rather scavenge. Yep. They're all very low on health now. We can scavenge it with this guy here. And the rest. Nah. I need to get them back to the colony. They're too low on health.
Your orders, Roger.
And I certainly don't want to lose many more specialists. Okay, and here, not finished yet. Look at that! More and more creatures. Right. Not that much else I can do for now. Outhouses, the upgraded version is coming along. There it is. People are going to have some fun now with flushing. And we continue onwards here in the next episode with terraforming. Stay tuned.